99X, it's Barnes and Leslie. You know, sometimes people wonder, and they ask me in the wild, with an honest face, they say, are you guys drunk sometimes when you do the show?
And you say?
I didn't take offense to it. I said, maybe.
Didn't we do an entire show where we drank through the whole show?
We drank and we stayed up for 28 hours. Was that the same show?
Yeah, that was brutal.
Maybe. Anyway, so I don't take offense to that question because you never know. We do have 99X beer. So if we felt the need and needed a little push. Now, some other tertiary characters over the years absolutely have been drunk during the show.
Yes,
but
amen.
I thought I would let's loosen up. Everyone's a little too stressed. Let's have a public service segment. And I have a question that I want to pose to you and to, people, those few people listening, 470-741-4999. That's our number if you have an answer. But when you drink, Leslie, what do you drink? Like if I was taking you to a bar, what do you drink?
Well, if I was going to a restaurant, I would get a Pinot Noir from Oregon.
Okay. Down to the state.
Yeah, down to the state. I don't really go to a bar, the wine's not good. So if I go to a bar, if they have organic margaritas, without the sugar, like agave and lime juice
Skinny.
And tequila.
Skinny.
Yeah, that's the drink of choice at a bar.
Well, note to yourself, because you're coming to France with me in just a few weeks, and I'm going to change your life with wine, by the way.
I know you will.
Because no sulfites in that wine, that Pinot.
Which is amazing. No sulfites,
whatever.
Which I could have a glass at lunch and not feel a thing.
They just pretty much call it red. Oh, you'll feel something. You just won't feel something tomorrow. But, and for me, I mean, vodka, legendary, Tito's.
Yeah, I know.
For years. Or recently started wine.
You mentioned that the other day. When did that start?
A couple years ago. Heather got me into wine, and now going to France so much, you can't not drink wine. But I actually do like it. Although the hangovers are different. The vodka hangover and the wine hangover with all that sugar and the wine especially, those hangovers are different. What is your go-to when you wake up with a hangover? Because as we get older, we all get older, and then it sucks even more to wake up with a hangover. What is your hangover food go-to?
I don't really have hangovers, though, because I know when to stop. I have like one, maybe two. But I do know that drinking makes me hungry. So it's always potato chips.
I do not think I've seen you drunk.
Yeah, no, because I don't think I've ever, except maybe one time at a beach wedding.
Really? I've seen you drinking, but not drunk.
Terrible rum drink. But
have you seen me drunk?
No, actually, I haven't.
Really?
Happy. I've seen you happy.
Well, then I was probably drunk.
But yeah, potato chips. What about you?
Potato chips, that's it? That's your hangover food? You get up and dive into a bag?
Yeah.
What's your chip of choice?
Lay's potato chips.
Because you like that grease.
It's, just something about the salt and, yeah.
My answer would be anything, really. I mean, but
what's in the kitchen?
No, but hunger. I mean, but some people have their thing. I would say pizza, especially
I can see pizza.
Cold pizza, not hot. Like cold pizza.
And I've known you long enough to know that before Tito's, it was Stoli.
It was. And then there was a moment in time when it was Grey Goose.
Oh, I missed the Grey Goose period.
Tiny period of time in the early 2000s, and then I've been Tito's ever since. But there is one, for me, there's one cure-all. You know how you have that pill you take, like you get from Mexico at the pharmacy because you don't need a prescription?
I've heard of it.
And that's peanut M&Ms. I mean, that cures everything.
Is that the secret sauce? Okay.
No, I think it's completely. What's your hangover food? This is we're taking a break from the tense world. This is a public service announcement because you might hear something that might help you later. 470-741-4999. People are calling in. Hey, Morning X, good morning.
Hey, good morning.
I know this topic is stupid, but just humor me. What's your name, first of all?
Hey, my name is Jeremy from Fayetteville.
Hey, Jeremy from Fayetteville. What's your drink of choice?
Anymore, it's usually Jack Daniels or a little Maker's Mark on the rocks. I try to keep it simple these days, not like back in the day.
Right. Isn't that funny how we've all streamlined? But is the hangover bad on those dark liquors? Because dark liquors don't do me well.
It's horrible, really. That's why I try to watch it anymore. Every now and then I'll get out and I'm like, wow, I'm not in my 20s or even early 30s anymore. So it's a lot different.
Okay, well then what's your hangover food of choice?
Well, naturally, being from Atlanta, I'm going to say Waffle House.
Okay.
Also Marietta Diner.
That Waffle House is a standard.
Think about it. 3 in the morning, you would always see people at the Waffle House after a night at, Masquerade.
Well, but hold on. That's just drunk. That's not hungover. I think it serves two purposes.
Mm-hmm.
And the entertainment, too. There was always a fight or some sort of domestic dispute, boyfriend and girlfriend fighting. I mean, it was great.
It's the show after the show. Really?
Absolutely.
You know you're going to get something at the Waffle House. All right, dude. Thanks for listening to 99X. We appreciate you.
Hey, thank you, man. Guys, have a good day.
You too.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you.
That guy's got a good attitude. I'd go drinking with that guy. Hey, Morning X, hello.
Hey, morning.
Hey, who's this?
This is Jimmy.
Jimmy.
No!
Not that Jimmy.
No! Yes.
It's another Jimmy. Okay, first of all, what is your drink of choice?
Nothing now. I'm not allowed to drink anymore due to medical issues. But it used to be Jack and Coke.
Another Jack and Coke.
That's interesting to hear you say that because of medical issues. I've heard a few people who have had to go on certain medications and stop drinking. Isn't that a sobering moment altogether, just when you're told you cannot drink?
It is.
That's because I don't think I'd had that much trouble with it. What were you going to say? You were what?
I said I wasn't that big of a drinker, so it wasn't that big of a problem when I was told you got to kind of cut it out.
Yeah, I wouldn't be mad if my doctor was like, okay, you can't drink anymore, just because of the hangover. Like, you feel like crap.
A lot of sober living now.
True.
So back in the day, what was your, food of choice for a hangover?
Definitely a big bowl of pho.
Of what?
Pho.
Really?
A bowl of fun?
Pho.
Oh,
You've never had pho, Barnes?
What's pho?
Barnes, we're going to change your life.
What is pho?
Oh, Lord.
Are you guys
It's
serious?
Vietnamese soup.
It's
Yes.
the most amazing thing ever.
Do they have a shop
You've
called
got to try it.
Pho
It's
You?
delicious.
I always go to Pho
PHO.
You. Oh, pho. Pho?
Pho.
Cat.
It's pronounced pho, yeah.
This is,
No, it's not that. We know what you're saying, but
there's a PHOKET.
yeah, there's that. But this is the soup. So today, I need you to go out,
Pho.
have a bowl. It's the most delicious thing ever.
Kit.
But I've never heard of it as a hangover food, Jimmy.
Okay.
Stop it.
Foo.
Oh.
Okay. I don't even know. Honestly. Okay. Foo.
It'll change your life. Pho.
Wow. We got through all that without a bleep. The censors are sleeping in the other room. Okay. Thank you very much. Have
Thanks,
a good
Jimmy.
day.
All right, you're welcome, guys.
Yeah, we'll see
Have
you
a great
later.
one.
But what the hell? Foo? Foo?
Pho.
Pho.
Dude,
Honestly, I've never heard of that.
come on. Hey, Morning X, who's this?
Hey, good morning. This is Matthew.
What's up, Matthew?
Nada. Thank you guys for taking my call.
Where are you from?
Hey, absolutely.
I'm from Kirkwood in Atlanta, Georgia.
Nice, Kirkwood. You're a longtime 99Xer or new?
Oh, man, I've been around since the early days when I was growing up in Dalton, Georgia, and I'm so glad you guys are back on the air.
Back in the 1700s. I love that. Thank you. We're all here cryogenically placed.
Well, you look great. You sound great.
Thank you.
Thank you. What's your drink of choice?
Well, me and my buddy Chris like to mix it up in the evenings, and so that's not great for a hangover, but, we might start with a French 75, some espresso martinis to stay up late, and then we'll often just devolve into whatever's in the liquor cabinet, usually bourbon.
Damn, dude. Yeah,
Wow.
the mixing of alcohols does bring on quite the hangover.
How can you do it? I know.
If I don't want a hangover, I just stay with bourbon and water. That's a great plan.
Well, of course, begging the question, what's the hangover food?
Oh, man. So every time it's breakfast on Sunday is chili quiles. So we usually make it from
hold on.
scratch.
What is that? Chili Kool-Aid's?
Chili
Quiles.
Chili Kool-Aid. Chili quiles. Yeah.
What the hell is that?
Chili
Basically,
quiles.
let me give you the rundown. You take fresh tortilla chips, you throw some salsa, preferably homemade, but whatever you got is fine. You put some fried eggs or scrambled eggs on top and then hit it with some cheese. We like cotija, then some lime juice, some leftover guac, and then finish it up with some hot sauce like Tapatio or Valentina. Like, it's fire for a hangover.
That sounds amazing, especially with the eggs. But, bro, the way you rattled that off, you just have that memorized?
Yeah, well, he's prepared.
Well,
Yeah.
I went on MasterChef. Me and my buddy, we cook. So we get in the kitchen and we fling some good food, even hungover.
I want to drink with you. Damn, you've got it going on.
Yeah, Mr. Master Chef.
Hey, man, I know you're not in town for spring fling this year, but come by next year and I will. We can crack a few.
And how do you know my schedule, bro? Easy, stalker.
You messaged me. You
messaged me
on Instagram. I asked you to come judge the spring fling wing fling, the hot wing competition I run.
Oh, yeah, right. I did tell you that. I'm like, bro, how do you know my schedule, hacker? All right.
Hey,
thank you for listening.
Guys.
Yeah, we'll catch you the next time on that.
Of course.
All right, dude. We'll see you later.
Absolutely.
Have a good day. Yeah, bye-bye.
That made me hungry, him describing that alone.
Dude, the lines are banked. I don't think we have this many listeners, so I think we got some new ones, Fram. Let's take a break and come back. What's your hangover go-to?
Have something to say or share with the Morning X? 470-741-4999. The Morning X with Barnes and Leslie. 470-741-499X.
End of message.